farm to school is a really important message to share with the younger generation, and having it incorporated into curriculum and in the schools makes it an easier message to share with the students.
With kindergarten, mainly through second grade, we focus on exploration. So helping them connect to all parts of the garden and helping them really fall in love with the natural world. And then as we get older, we get more scientific.
We plant fruits and vegetables, we harvest trees, we mulch, and we take care of the ecosystem.
Getting your own organic plants and your own organic soil and working with stuff on the farm and being really resourceful within the stuff that you already have.
We're also learning different careers within these fields. So we're just branching out mainly around farming and agriculture and learning lots of things about those.
A huge part of the curriculum is connecting children to the food that they see on an everyday basis and understanding its origins and where it comes from.
And I think in general, learning the importance of a healthy food cycle is really important. It's one of the most important messages I think we can teach in nutrition education. The more importance you put on sustainable, healthy growing practices, the better quality, nutritious items you'll be able to receive.
We begin every year in the fall by saving seed. Having children understand the delicate, the complex task of letting a plant go to seed and collecting its seeds, saving it until the next year, and then replanting year after year.
The kids know the difference too when they taste it of a product that's been shipped in from overseas and processed, and then when they get to taste product grown in their own gardens, the light bulbs go off where they just want more of it.
Ooh, look at that one, you got.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, how about this one, Caleb? Will you grab that one? Yeah.
It definitely saves a lot of money for you and your parents, and it just teaches you how to be able to take care of yourself and have your garden and your food and your vegetables and everything instead of having to always go to the store and buy it.
So Monday is our cooking day. We introduce a new recipe every 2 weeks, and groups come down half a class at a time and they participate in the cooking class. And the recipe that we cook down here in the garden is then seen on the menu the following week.
Our cooking class is actually really cool. We get to take everything that we grow here, and just last week we made Korean onion pancakes, and they tasted amazing. We've made salsa, all different types of food from our organic farming.
And I think there's a connection when you are in a horticulture class and you're actually planting those things in the garden, and then you have a class where a chef comes in and he's cooking those ingredients, that you have a little bit of ownership in that, and it kind of completes the cycle, and I think that makes them more interested in it. And I think that's something that hopefully will carry through for them in the future.
Currently we're serving our children over 80% organic food in our cafeteria.
Not saying that every ball field should be turned into a farm, but I think it's a good idea to have our food production closer to where we live.
Getting back to the importance of knowing where your food comes from and establishing those relationships with your farmers and learning from them and sharing recipes or sharing ideas and growing seasons and products.
We hear every day that organic produce is too expensive and that our institutions and our schools and our homes can't afford to buy this healthy, rich, nutrient-rich food for our families. And yet the conversation around growing the food for yourself is missing from that argument. School gardens and homes across the country are empowering themselves to teach these skills, the ancient skills of growing your own food, so that it's not a matter of cost. It's not something that you can't afford, and it's not something that is affordable to some and not affordable to the majority, but it's something that we are all empowered to do.